My name's Corey Moore. I'm in Miami. I've been there for about 10 years. This is my partner that's circling around the back. That's Kayo. He's a 4-year-old Dutch Shepherd. We're currently going through the process for the EOD certification. So what we're going to do today, because we have to qualify here for our yearly, is we're actually going to do a firearm retrieval. So we're going to see if he retrieves a firearm. Muzzle down, of course. It's going to be muzzle down. It's going to be safe, clear, and empty. But he'll also do some of the burglary tools and stuff like that. And then after that, we'll do the EOD certification. But he's a Dutch Shepherd. He's a bull in a china shop, which is why he's named Kayo. When we originally got him, we were on the second floor trying to pick out which dogs we were going to pick up. And up comes the step, what sounded like a Clydesdale. And he was just knocking into anything and everything, and that's why I named him Kayo. That's why his name is Kayo, because he's just a bull in a china shop. So he's a green dog. So he didn't come with any background, any training or anything like that. So it was a lot of work, and it's work every day. But he's been good. He's been good. Yeah. He's no superstar. He's no model, but we're working on it. We're working on it.
Now, do you do most of the training, or do you guys have a trainer?
We have 3 other guys that we train with. We have a sergeant that's a K9, and I'm surrounded, thankfully, by guys that have just been doing it for years and years and years. Where we got him is the same place where NYPD gets their dogs. So NYPD is down here a lot doing training, and I'm just surrounded by knowledge. So I don't know how anyone could do this from scratch. So without a support group, and now being able to call you guys with problems and everything like that, without that community, which is what you guys are building, I don't know how it could be done. I don't know. I don't know. So we got really lucky that we're able to train with a bunch of guys and do all that, because I don't know how anyone else would do it without that support. It'd be impossible.
That's awesome.
It'd be impossible.
Now, Miami, how big is that department?
I'm actually in a smaller city within Miami-Dade County. So the good thing is, especially with K9, is once something goes out, regardless of where it is in the county, everyone shows up. So that's the good part about the K9 aspect, is even though you're part of a smaller city and you're busy, once something K9 goes on, I mean, everyone shows up. So that's the best part about that K9 is you're training with everybody, and everyone knows everybody, and it's a family. That's the draw to K9, is to be part of that family within a family within a family. So we're a team, and then it just goes from there. That's the best part about it, is that teamwork aspect about it.
Well, I look forward to hearing more about that when we do the podcast part. Yeah. That's exciting stuff. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you invite me on. I've seen every episode, and it's been a long time coming. What you guys are doing, it's exactly what the K9 community needs, is to bring people out and show them a little bit of what we do, the softer side, the funnier side. I mean, and you get it from everybody.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Of course.
That's it. Of course. It's cool to hear that reaction. So.
Yeah.
Of course. And then I do have one question for each of you, just because I got a little bit of taste of everything. My wife and I, we actually went to Atlanta a few years ago, and one things they tell you about Atlanta is the humidity, and you don't really think too much of it, but then when you get there, it hits you like a ton of bricks. And you think, coming from South Florida, it's 100-degree weather out and everything like that, but the humidity. So I think about working a dog in that humidity. Yeah. And I can't imagine.
Yeah, I can't especially like a big guy like him, black. Right. He gets. That's one thing, to be very conscious of his endurance, and I have to work on it all the time. Right. Because he can get, especially on a track, he can get winded pretty fast.
Right. And I know that's one of the tough things we deal with, is that humidity and that heat exhaustion and all that. Mm-hmm. And then I didn't really think about it until I saw that you're in Georgia, and then I remember being up there, and I was like, the humidity was insane. Yeah, the humidity was insane.
I went to a course up in Greenville, South Carolina, with the guys up there who are fantastic. Okay. Matt Lovelace threw up a deployment seminar, and one of the big sections was keeping your dog cool, monitoring their heat, taking the core temperature. So it's big here, and we teach all of our handlers just to be cautious of it. So.
And the only reason I had a question for Australia over there is we just did a search of the day, and the spiders are insane. You go into someone's backyard and it's like they're breeding spiders. It's night out. You walk in the webs. I don't know if you guys have that. And then my first thought was, now doing this with you and knowing I was going to talk to you, is the internet's worst videos of spiders, if I had to guess, are all based out of Australia.
There's got to be a few of them. And I can tell you, see these wood piles? Wood piles, they love being in the wood piles. And, I mean, you can just look around everywhere. There's always cobwebs up in all these sort of areas. But,
If there's one thing that can make me pack it all up and leave, would be a spider tapping on my shoulder in Australia, and I'm just like, not having it.
Could be like Kraken standing on a gator head, not a big deal.
Nope.
But spider drops down.
The one thing we have an issue with, and I don't know about, is we have the stray cats are insane, and something about him and cats. Again, I don't know about your partners and cats. Is we're either onto somebody or there's a cat in the area. So that's him and cat. See, I can't even look at that. I can't even look at that.
That's so funny.
Man, those throw me off. Come here.
And see this, I've done something that you just don't do here in Australia, and I've left my work shoes there.
Nope.
You don't do that, because but every time you put your boots on, you've got to just empty them out just to make sure there's no spiders in.
If that was part of my... Nope. Not doing it.
What are those snakes? The bushwhackers?
We have like we don't have too many issues. We don't. I don't work too close with what. We don't deal too many with the snakes, but the spiders and the cats, at least for me, and him. That's our Achilles heel. He loves cats. I think it was K9 Jester. I think he's got a cat or something. He was posting pictures of him and his cat, just loving life. That cat would be living on the ceiling fan if that cat was at our house. Not happening.
Wait, are you talking about the K9 Jester with the funny hats, or the new K9 Jester?
Probably the new K9 Jester. No, not the one with the funny hats. He's got the dark black. Yes.
Gotcha.
He's posted a couple videos with the cats, and I look at those, I just shake my head. I go, that would not fly. That would not fly.
That's funny.
We're not really too big in the Instagram. He hates the camera, so any picture is maybe 30 to 45 minutes of trial and error and begging and pleading and toys and everything like that. So we're trying.
20,000 photos of Ayla's paw just knocking at the totally
it's bad. It's bad, but we're trying. We're trying.
No, it's awesome. And we're going to roll the dice and do this dog off.
Absolutely.
And we're going to go and do a podcast, so that'll be cool.
Seen every episode.
I have seen every episode.
You know she cheats with the dice.
You know what? I as long as I'm not gonna lie. I'll take whatever it takes. I'm down for it. So whoever gets it, I'm good to go. I'm good to go.
Nice.
All right, cool. All right, well, I'm gonna flip this around. And forgive me if I look a little bit tired today, but I was working late last night and I've just got up this morning.
No problem. The last people you have to explain shift work and late nights and early mornings to is these groups.
Oh, no, right. Okay, so, hang on.
Here we go.
Let's see, I'll turn this around.
Roll the dice.
What do we got?
And have a look at this weather. It has been raining, it's horrible. Like, it just looks terrible. And if I go over here, just quickly, the dogs are in there by the fire. Like that. Okay. My dog won't even come outside.
A fire?
Yeah, we've got the fire.
Yeah, the dogs are by the fire. It's like
how cold is it over here? It's like 100 degrees over here.
Oh no!
6 degrees Celsius there.
It's about, I think it's 4.
It's 4?
No.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Spiders and cold weather. I'll add cold weather to the list. Spiders and cold weather.
Well, the good thing about the cold weather is there's no snakes at the moment. So anyway,
okay. All right.
Here's this.
Nice.
What do we got?
That
sounds like
Ayla.
What?
All right.
It's
all right.
2 times in a row.
Oh wow.
Oh
It's like the dice is finally turned.
Wow. You gotta put her skivvies on so she can come out.
Look, she must have heard. She's flown out. She just came running from the doggy door. So.
Is she wearing her skivvies?
Man. Oh yeah, she's got a skivvy.
That's too much.
I like to make fun of Emma's speech a lot. And skivvy,
always
do you have a guess what that means?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm just concentrating so hard on not putting a shrimp on the Barbie that anything else is just outside that realm. I'm just concentrating.
Nice.
Do not make a joke for the 1,000 times over. I'm just concentrating on certain things so I don't mess it up. Ready to go?
Fantastic.
Too funny. So today I'm going to do something a little bit different because at the moment it's truffle season. So I normally use truffle oil, but because we've actually got truffles at the moment, I'm going to use the real deal. So I've already put one out because they're such a strong odor. I put it out just before so that Ayla can follow me, basically.
I'll put mine up.
I've hidden it under some leaves, and yes, there's the container.
We're actually on a range, so we're going to actually be able to see. I think I'm about 25 to 30 yards out, and I'll switch it. We're going to switch it around a little bit.
What's that in meters?
All right, so my car's out there, and we're going to just going to make sure this is just a prop gun, safe clear, just so everyone knows. Going to lay it out here.
So has that been fired recently? Is that got like lots of...
No. What he's going to be picking up is just a human odor. The same thing with the burglary tools and everything like that.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So he's normally on leash when we do this, and he'll off by it. But I'm going to give him the retrieve command, and hopefully he'll pick it up and bring it back.
Yeah. Well, so we'll see what. Like, as soon as he finds it, is actually when we'll count. We'll stop the clock as soon as he finds it.
Okay.
He doesn't have to get it all the way back for it to be okay.
Okay, let's bring him out here.
Oh, Ayla's crying at the front door. So I've basically, because I don't want her to find the odor already. Oh, taking photos.
Good boy. Here.
She's in here, and she's going to have to go all the way around here. And then she'll go around that way and out the front. So if she's ready, I'll open the front door and just let her go, and I'll try and keep up with her.
All right.
So you want to take it from here? You let me know when you want.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, find it. And when I say that, you give your dog the command, and you will go for it. Okay?
All right. We're ready. Come here, Kayo.
We're ready? Are you ready?
We're ready.
Ready.
All right. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Find it.
Find it.
Dale.
Oh, hang on. Take the box so I don't.
Got it. Oh, he's bringing it back. We're going to find it.
Oh,
he's bringing it back.
He's on it.
We got the file. Muzzle down. He's got that muzzle down.
Oh, that's
a good boy.
Nice.
That's a good boy.
That was awesome.
Los. Good loss.
Muzzle down.
That's a good boy. Lost. That's a good boy. Off. That's a good boy.
Ayla got it?
No.
Not yet?
She's pervy. Come on, mate. Find it.
Kayo with the win, man. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'll
I got a question. Like, while she's still looking.
She's got it. Alert.
All right. Well done, Ayla.
There you go.
That was so slow this morning.
My terrain looks flat. That's a little bit cheating on me. I should have hit it a little bit better.
No.
My terrain looks flat.
I wanted to make it longer for her because it seems that every other time I just let her go and she just flies out. So I actually did that on purpose. So she would have to really work for that one.
That was good.
Girl.
I was impressed. I don't think any of the dogs could have beat KO on that one. Like he was speedy, man. He flew out there. And then he had it back before I think our dogs would even gotten to it. So that was amazing.
Well, I mean, it's a little bit cheap. This is where actually we do a lot of our training too. So it's not. I could have taken him to like a different field or something like that, but he knows this field, so he knows this.
No problem.
As soon as he's coming out, he knows what's up. He knows what's up.
That's awesome. I can't wait.
A win is a win.
See it? Yeah, that's awesome. And I can't wait to have a look at it because I was running and I've had to move my car there and I haven't had to get around it. So the vision's probably just a nice video of my running.
I'm glad you didn't trip. Hey, Cory, I got a question for you with that. In the real world application with the retrieve, would you ever have him retrieve a firearm?
No, we would never have him retrieve a firearm. But it's one of those things our dogs have found. Let me turn your back around. Our dogs have found firearms. We normally have them on a 6-foot lead. But it's one of those things, they start pulling, because again, they're going off that human odor the same way most dogs would pull towards it. But we just have to obviously have them off by it and be paying attention to kind of see what they're pulling towards. So the same thing when they're pulling towards a person or a firearm or a tool, whatever it is, you just kind of have to be looking where they're pointing, and then you'll see the firearm and stuff like that. So we have found some firearms, the screwdrivers, the pliers, and all that kind of stuff. But then when he's on lead, he'll off on it. He'll off on it.
All right, interesting. Yeah, Mattis is trained on vertical search as well, but he just goes down on it. That's it. So.
Yeah, it was one of those things. He was a green dog. Come on, Kayo, in the car. Come on. That being a green dog, it was easier to teach him to retrieve it because it was more of a game than it was to have him off on it. So it was a lot easier to turn the game to turn the retrieval into a game, and then it just stuck from there. So he just turned into a retrieval dog. So so far so good. So far
good
so
deal.
good. So far so good.
Very cool.
Excellent victory. That was
impressive, well done,
man.
Kayo. Kayo.
Oh, we'll take it.
Well, as we say,
we'll take
Kayo. Ayla got
See, we couldn't. We were originally going to spell it K.O, but that was too obvious. That's too obvious. So we just did the Kayo.
I like it.
That's awesome.
Good boy, Kayo.
That's
a good boy.
He did you proud.
Oh man.
So what are you doing? Ayla's in my pocket getting her. Cheeks.
So now Emma's going to have to get a tattoo of Kayo. Maybe she could just get K.O.
Just get K.O.
Yeah.
On my forehead.
Something like that. I saw the Vegemite. I'm glad I was not part of any of that. That was tough.
Still do it.
That was tough.
He didn't have to. He won.
Yeah, no, but he could still have a go.
No, there's no need for that.
All right.
Oh man.
I just have to get my tattoo.
That was good. Good boy.
He
hasn't earned a tattoo yet. He's getting close, but he hasn't eurned a tattoo yet. He's getting close. Getting close.
Ayla's ripped her skivvy.
Oh no!
What?
Oh no!
Oh man!
Time for a new one.
Oh man!
All right. Thanks, Cory, for joining us in the dog off, and great win by Kayo. And
eating the living crap.
I know.
I can't thank you guys enough for having me. I appreciate it. It's an honor.
Yeah, he KO'd Ayla so much. She tore the jacket.
She came out.
Ripped her clothes.
She came out with scars and rips. Awesome.
I appreciate it.
I'll talk to you shortly.